everybody, it's Lacey. Welcome to Paws and Paper. So I am here with the June Explorer box from Cora Crea Crafts, and this is the subscription box that I purchase for myself to get some new and interesting and different supplies every month. It's just kind of fun. So let's check out what is in our Explorer box this month. And next month, it looks like it's going to be south of France. So that could be kind of cool too. So let's go ahead and check out June. And I don't know what happened to May. I normally do one every month, but apparently I completely skipped May and opened up May's and didn't film a video. So here we go. So normally it always comes wrapped in this really cool tissue paper, and this one has maps on it. That's really cool. I tend to use those then to do some collaging and stuff with. So let's see what we got. If you're not lost, you're not much of an explorer. That's pretty cute. I like that. So that's a cool stamp. These stamps are really good quality too. I really enjoy the stamps that come out of this box. So we'll see what we all got here, and then we'll attempt to see what I can make with something here. So what do we got? Oh, we got a really cool, this is a wooden stamp here. This is like an airship or whatever, but that's kind of cool. That might go with like kind of like a more like a steampunk type theme. And then there's usually always a couple washies, and the washies are always really good quality too. They're not they're not hard to get off the roll, and they tend to work really good, and you get a lot of it. Except I'm making a mess trying to open it here. There we go. So yeah, I have enjoyed getting this subscription box for myself, and I do enjoy getting different supplies, because sometimes, you know, I can't either find stuff, or, you know, I wouldn't naturally gravitate towards some of this stuff, but it is interesting to try, because I do like to try all different kinds of stuff. So let's see what this one here looks like. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got like different ruins and like the cool trees. Very, like, it kind of reminds me of like Aztec, you know. Very cool. Well, that's neat. I like that. That could be very versatile, because I think you would see the green and stuff in the washi. You probably wouldn't know what all the other stuff was. So that's pretty. I like that. That'd be a good one. Oh, here's a black and white one. And then I was figuring maybe we could make something here. I'm not sure what I'm even going to make, because I didn't even know what was in this box here. I know she, Cora Crea, she has a YouTube channel herself, and she does show what's in the boxes, so you can get a glimpse of what's in them. Because you don't have to do a subscription. You can do box by box. Ooh, this is cute. Oh yeah, this is very cool. See, now this to me is very much what I would use for like a steampunk theme, with the trains and the binoculars and the bikes. I like this one. I like the black and white too, with all the text in the background. That one I could see being a really versatile one. Cool, I like that one. Yeah, and her washies and everything are very, you know, they're usually highly decorated. It's not just like oh, here's a purple washi. They're usually really, really cool. They're decorated up. All right. Oh, we have another stamp here. Another cling stamp. It's important for the explorer to be willing to be led astray. Oh, those are kind of some cute quotes. I like that. A lot of the junk journals are all about adventure and exploring. That's kind of cute. So we've got those two cling stamps, and then the wooden stamp. Oh, and then we have clear stickers. Oh, these are neat. Like the, I wonder if I can take them out of this clear plastic, if you can see them a little bit better. So there's some cool eggs. Really cool eggs. Those are neat. I like those. And I believe this is all just one strip of sticker. Yeah, they're not individual. So you could just cut these apart and use those. That's pretty cool. And then here's another one with the eggs on them. I love bird eggs. I used to collect all kinds of birds' nests and find the eggs in the yard, you know, after they had hatched, and pick them up and try to identify them and see which birds they belong to. Those are cute. I love those. All the speckled eggs. I love the speckled eggs. So there's those. That's very cool. And then some more stamps. This is really, I get a lot of my cling stamps from this. I have gotten a lot of my cling stamps from these subscription boxes. And I really do enjoy that because I don't use stamps a ton, but I do like to have them around. Oh, here, that helps. Oh, that's kind of a cool table. So that's just a neat, that would be a good background one. And then all kinds of different, the birds, the butterflies. Very cool. And then it's got like the elevations and things. And a lock. That's cool. I can really see this being used. I am wanting to try like a steampunk journal, but in my own version of what I want to do steampunk, because I don't enjoy the skulls and things like that, but I do love the metal, you know, the locks, the keys, the airship type things. So that's what I'm going to kind of do my steampunk theme on, but I haven't quite gotten there yet. These are cool. Oh, I love these. These are little specimen cards, and they're perforated, so you can easily just tear them off, and then you could cut around them. Oh, those are cool. Okay, loving these. Don't have anything like this, and there's quite a few of them too. Look at those pretty designs. Yeah, those are fun. Love those. So cool. Okay, so let me think here a minute, and then let's come back and I will make something with this. Be right back. Okay, so I have gone and grabbed a craft colored envelope. This is just a envelope I had gotten like at Hobby Lobby. And it is the, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7¼ by 4, 5¼ So 7¼ 5¼ They just came in a box, but they were just the craft, and they're a little bit heavier. So craft colored envelope. Let's move this off to the side. And then I have one of these. It looks like it's almost like a recipe card, but I have no idea what it is because I found them at like a thrift store, like a Goodwill store. So it just came in like a pack, and it didn't say what they were, but I think those are nice. We're going to make an envelope, an altered envelope here with a tag, and I'm going to use my my digitals. This is the Floral Invoices and Lace digital, and this has some more of like the buildings and things on it, but I thought that would maybe go good with some of the look of the stamps on that one. So we're going to use that digital and of mine with these two, and let's just make something out of this. So let's first, should we do the card first? Okay, let's just get this card here, and I believe we're just going to, I think I just want to cover the whole thing and then I'll cut it out. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking at the color of the eggs and the colors of some of it that are in the digital here. I don't think I want to go pinks. The yellows kind of look good because everything's kind of brownish. The peach and blues, I don't know if those will work. Kind of want to stay away from the pinkish. Let's just go, I kind of like that first one actually, this one with the reds. That has kind of good. Okay, and then also with kind of like the grungy specimen cards. We're just going to go for that. Okay, so let me just grab my glue stick here. And do we want to just cover this whole thing like that? Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to cover it with the tissue paper? That might be kind of cool too. Okay, change of direction here. Let's use our tissue paper. And maybe we'll use the, see, that's going to be really white. Maybe we can use the tissue paper on the craft envelope because that's kind of brown. There we go. Let's do that. I am totally just everywhere. Okay, so how about we go this way? So I'm going to put it face down, and then I'm just going to like lay the envelope in there, and we're just going to like glue and hope it sticks. I'm just using Cora Crea glue stick here. So I am just going to glue, and I'm kind of go for that look that if it's not glued, you know, when I'm going to tear it off, that it's fine if it's not glued, if it's not stuck everywhere. It's going to have that just that really kind of shabby look to it, you know, like if it doesn't stick. I kind of almost want it to tear a little bit. Let's see if I can get this off without ripping a whole bunch. Doesn't matter if there's holes in it. We're going to... Okay, so I'm just going to throw it down and bunch it up a little bit. Okay, and I know there's holes there already. That's fine. I wonder if I can, I just ripped a little piece off the end. I'm just gonna try patching that up. You probably won't even see that. And we're gonna ink around the whole thing. Okay, so I am just gonna do a rough tear. And you kind of want your glue to dry, and I'm going too fast for it to dry already. I'm being too impatient, but that's the way it is today. So I think I want to have some of this sticking out of the envelope on the inside though. Wouldn't that be pretty? I guess it doesn't matter how with words are kind of upside down. I know that bothers a lot of people if the words are upside down, but I kind of want those flowers there. Let's just go ahead and see if we can get this cut straight. Probably not. I'm going to put this on the inside of my envelope just to have something to look at when we open it up here. So I need it roughly about there. Okay. And this is just, I printed these on coffee dyed paper. This isn't anything heavy. Just plain old coffee dyed paper. So if I can slide that in there, and I'm not even going to go in through the whole envelope. I just kind of want it to be at the end. So when you open it up a little bit, you're going to see it. Or is that going to, should I have done the whole thing? You know what? I think it's fine. I really think I'd want to go this way. I don't care that it's upside down because you're not going to see those words. I want to see the flowers. Yeah. And I want to see that. So we're just going to do that. So again, I'm just going to grab my glue stick and we're going to pop this on the inside because I think what I'm going to do, if I put this in a journal, I'm going to use the flap to attach it to a page. So you're not going to be able to open up the envelope all the way anyway. And I don't think you're going to be able to see down in there. So now this is trying to get this in here and still be able to, the glue stick is nice because it moves a little bit for you. Okay. There we go. Okay, where's my bone folder? Kind of smush this down in there. So now we have a little bit of something to look at when we open that up. Okay. And now let's go ahead and I'm going to glue the whole flap down when it's in my journal. So I am just going to do the glue stick on the other areas. So that little tiny flap, I'm not touching this. And let's get it the rest on here. And then we'll see if our front is dry enough yet to tear it off. There we go. Okay, now let's tear this down, get it a little bit more manageable. Completely missed this end. Get on there. It's one thing nice about tissue paper and glue stick. You can just keep sticking it on. Okay, so now I think I want to do the tear, but I don't know if it's going to. Okay, there we go. Well, it's doing good. So I'm trying to just get that torn look. I don't want to use a scissors and cut. I think that's going to give it too perfect of a look. I don't want it to be. And if it's not glued down, like see it's not glued down there, you can either go back and add more, or you can just leave it to make it look like it was meant to be torn, which gives it a whole nother look. I think we'll put some ink on it too. That might look cool. Okay. I've got so many pieces here sticking to me front and back. Okay. Now let's see. I knew we didn't wait very long for this one, but let's just get our edges cleaned up here a little bit. Okay. And see, we've got some of the envelope showing, but I think that's why I chose the craft envelope, because I like that. The brown showing, which I think looks kind of cool. Stay on there. Okay, and there. So now if you want to go back and keep re-gluing your tissue paper on, you could, but I think I'm just going to leave it exposed. And I'm going to take some of my vintage photo here and just ink it up a little bit. Try to get some of these tabs in here. And yeah, like right here where it's where the tissue paper, see how I think that gives it a really cool look then, because it gives it that it grabs hold of where the tissue paper ends are, and it really looks cool. I don't know why I'm inking that. You're not going to see that. I'll use that to glue down. So here's another kind of exposed edge. Super cool though. I love how that looks, the torn. Okay, and then I'm just going to do the back side. And here's a whole nother, get that exposed edge there. Okay. All right, and I'm just going to go over the whole thing. Hopefully I'll pick up some of those wrinkles. That's kind of a cool look too. Okay, so I think that looks pretty cool. I got tissue paper stuck on me everywhere. Okay, get some of this out of the way. And we have a really cool envelope here already. All right, like that. So now let's go ahead and what else can we make? So I'm going to make a tab or like a journal card to go inside. Let's see, and let's figure out how we're going to incorporate some of these specimen cards. So if this was a journal page, say this is our journal page. Okay, and our envelope I could attach on there like that, so then it would open up like this and your journaling card would come out there. Or you could put it on the opposite end and open it up and your journal card would come out that side. So let's go ahead and say it's going to do one of these numbers. Maybe we want to put, like, we could use one of these as, we could even use one of these as a tuck spot for another journaling card. Let's go ahead, I'm going to cut around this one here. So that's one thing nice about these labels. You can leave them as they are or cut them out and turn them into really cute labels. They're a nice size too. They're not the itty bitty ones. Sometimes the real itty bitty ones are too small to like really write on. I mean, this one here you could actually put like your name or the date or anything on. It's a little bit bigger. All right, just ink the edge up. You don't really need to ink the edges up on these. They're already kind of grungy looking. We could put that down in the corner and make it, could almost be a tuck for another tag. And you could leave this one, you know, like to let somebody else do what they want with it. Kind of cute. Or we could just glue it down in the center. Could we stamp? We could stamp on the bottom. Could we stamp all over it? Should we? Should we stamp on the bottom of this? I think we need some random stamping. Okay, let's see. Should we get out? Hang on. Okay, sorry, I had to go get my drawer to get my ink. And I'm going to use the Timber Brown StazOn. I don't want to go black. I think it's going to be too harsh on this project here. So let's just go for the brown because it's on the brown. And let's use this one. This is kind of a, where's my other block? Oh my goodness, hang on, I'm gonna move ya, my block, everything's moving. Sorry. Okay, my camera stand sits right in front of my desk and I have to get in my drawers down there, and I always have my stand in the way and I can't ever open them without knocking the camera because I'm never prepared. Okay, so this is kind of a cool, just like elevation type stamp. So let's see if we can get this. I am the world's worst stamper. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's neat. Okay. So what else can we randomly put on here? We could put, okay, we got a globe. We could just put these randomly all over. We got a globe, the bee. Okay, let's just stamp all these together. Who knows what we're going to get? Not quite sure. Okay, should we just kind of go? Sure, why not? Why not? It's only an envelope. That's interesting. Should we do it again? Make it look like a pattern. If you make a pattern, then it looks like it's intentional and that you meant to do it. I want to do it again. Nope. I don't want to do it upside down. Yeah, I almost want to offset it. I feel like I don't want it to be right in line with each other again. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's put this back on here, and then we'll put it over here. Okay, so now at least we moved it around a little bit. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, so random stamping everywhere. Those are kind of cute stamps though. And I'm not the greatest stamper, but we've got this one's kind of cool because it's just a good background stamp, but the globe turned out cool, and a little bee. Super cute. Those are nice stamps. All right, so then where did my label go that I cut? Oh, here's my one that I actually cut out. And we could just put it right in the middle. And we have all kinds of washi yet that I haven't used. The black and white washi, or okay, well let's stick this thing down. It's kind of like a book plate. We'll put it right in the middle. So that's kind of like a little book plate here. And then maybe we want to add some just bits of washi here and there. It's going to be a very grungy looking style here. Maybe we want to we should have added the washi under the label. Too late now. Okay, let's just put it down and do kind of a wrap it. looks cute. Do that. Little piece there. Maybe we want to do a little piece over here. Yeah, I'm thinking about starting a new series here about washi tape. Different ways to use washi tape. I have so much washi tape that I want to try to use in different ways. So I think it would be cool. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap that around there. Okay, so I think the cover looks pretty good. I like that. We could always do one of these we could add some color. Let's see how big these are. And they're all clear, so I don't think it matters how straight I cut this off. Now you're gonna watch me struggle to get this off. I have no nails, and stickers are always a pain for me. Oh, I got it. Look at that. Woohoo! Okay, so just, ooh, this is really sticky too. I probably don't need the glue, but I always just put a little bit back there. And maybe, oh, we could put the egg so you can see the writing then. There we go. A cedar waxwing egg. Have you ever seen a cedar waxwing bird? They're kind of cool. We used to have a couple around. There we go. So I think that's looking pretty cool. So there's the front of our envelope. And then on the inside here, it's going to, we still got to make our tag yet. But we could, where'd that other tab go? I could put another label in here. Should we cut this one? Make another label in here. And I'm thinking we could make this one a pocket, like our little tucked spot. They're just paper. They're not really super heavy, but they are like they're a substantial paper. They're not super flimsy, but they are just paper. But I think it would hold. I mean, you could definitely tuck something in and out of there. So let's do that, and let's just, I'm gonna glue the two sides here. Then we have the option to tuck a little something in there. Like that. Super cute. Okay, and maybe we want to put, yeah, let's put this one in there. Our little saying, if you're not lost, you're not much of an explorer. I like that. Okay, I'll need to remember that when I go on road trips. If you're not lost, you're not an explorer. Okay, so how about let's get that right in the middle. See if I can get it stamped good. Oh, that looks cute. I like it. Super cute. Okay, so there's that. And then how about we got stuff everywhere. Where did my, oh, here's the, let's use this. This is the board that came with the stamps. Let's just use that. Okay. So let's cover this then, and let's make that our insert. So where is my paper? Okay, I had this one here, or we could go with the yellows. What's gonna look good in here? That's gonna be very plain. We could decorate it then with some washi. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna use this side, and we are going to recycle our piece of cardstock here from our stamps. So I'm just using my Eileen's Tacky Glue, which is working really good for me. If you have not seen that glue review that I did on this, it has been working really good. I'm just, the cost of the Fabrifix that I love to use, and my hands are all inky and sticky and it's leaving marks everywhere, so ignore that part. But yeah, that is just getting so expensive to get that, the Fabri-Tac glue, that I went for the cheaper, the Aleene's Tacky Glue. But it's working really good. I have had no problems with it. Still use my Fabri-Fix for certain embellishments, though. Can't give up on it completely. Okay. Oh, crap. I just... Ugh. Tore that off. Get back on there. Okay, so we have that. Now, this is shiny and slick, so I'm going to have to probably cover both sides. And we probably want a usable side here for writing, don't we? But let's stick this down, and then we'll stick a piece of paper over top to write on. This is going to be our background. Might as well use up the rest of our tissue paper. Okay. So just the glue stick again. Works great for this. Is this enough to get on there? Yep, sure enough. Okay, so this will just be our background. And then we will stick a piece of scrapbook paper. What do I got? Oh. I have this. I don't know. This is kind of... Could write on that. Okay. I'm going to do the tear thing again. You really should wait for this to dry, because then it tears a little bit better without exposing all your edges. Too impatient. Okay. So now go back around and get that, knock back that white that you can see under there. There we go. And let's go over the whole thing. Pick up some of those rough edges. And you can take a piece of sandpaper too and sand off those edges. That tends to help too. Okay, so now to get our card, let's just tear out. And this is just a piece of packing material. I was messing around with doing some spray inks and acrylic. I have like acrylic bronze colored paint. So that's all this is. But this, I think, would be a good base we could use as like a writing surface on this little journal. Kind of almost looks like an old map. Yeah, I got, if you can, that's a lot. I got a lot of paint there, so I'm using the opposite side. I got a little overexcited with the paint, you know. It's pretty though. So let's get this on there. This could be your usable writing surface then. Kind of like a very, very old, wrinkled map. There you go. That looks cool. Okay. So now, maybe, let's just throw some of this washi tape on there. Just because all my corners didn't get completely covered. Why not do this? Okay. And then I think we have a pretty cool journaling card, an envelope here to stick in a journal. Okay, so this side's pretty plain yet, but this side here looks pretty good. That's where you could do your journaling. Let's use one of, should we use one of these to make like a tab? Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to cut this one out again. Okay. And we'll just make a tab out of one of these. And I think that's pretty cool. I like this kit. These are a lot of the things, and that's the thing about these boxes. Some of them, you're not sure if you'll like them. But sometimes that's what I like, is just it forces me to use stuff I may not cook on my own. So let's just make a great big giant tag, or tab, pull tab, out of this guy. Just make sure it will fit in here yet. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. Okay. So I'm going to put that on there. Okay, so now we got a tab, a little tab. I keep calling it a tag. It is a tab. So a tab at the top, and maybe let's just throw, oh yeah, this guy. Forgot to use this guy. Let's use you. And let's put you on the front here. See how you look. Put you right up here. Oh, super cool. See, now he's flying above the, oh, love it. Okay, very cool. Do a little ink, and I think we have ourselves a pretty cool project out of this July Cora Crea box. Yes, I love it. So there we go. That'll tuck right in there. That'll get glued on a journal page. Here's our journal page. Super cute. So I hope you guys like this. If you're interested in her stuff, like I said, she's just she's got her own YouTube channel and everything. But yeah, go check it out. So that's what all came in the July box. So I'm just going to keep playing around with this, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.